Hello everyone, how's everyone going? Extreme Mitch HD. I know I was supposed to start an hour earlier. I just had to change the time. I thought I changed it on YouTube as well. Thomas waited and left. Sorry mate, I had a little issue that I had to take care of. That's why I couldn't just start on the scheduled time. Now the issue that I was kind of having has a little bit to do with how the sound setting on the PC changed for no reason. So, RoK, I'm here. Hey man, thank you for being there. So, let's see what we were meant to do today. So we're supposed to do, let's have a little schedule so that we kind of know what we're doing. So we're supposed to do the wheel, Scipio wheel. So I want to do Scipio wheel on both of my accounts. So we couldn't kind of do it for a while. Yesterday the game didn't let us do it, and then there's the system mail. So I thought we kind of have a little bit of a read of the update, as in what's coming, what's happening. So we kind of go through it together. LADUS, hey man, hey, I can't read your name, but thank you for being here. Kai, hey man, how are you doing, my friend? Kai, doing all right. Hope you're doing all right as well. So guys, just checking, since I had to readjust the mic again, just double checking whether you can hear me clearly. The music volume is all right. You can hear the music as well. I don't know why this happens. Like as in, like I just started and the music setting just wasn't there. So hopefully everything is back where it's meant to be. I can hear everything clearly. Please let me know if the music or in-game sound or anything is too loud, because the settings did get changed a little bit for whatever reason. So also, I haven't done my Ceroli. So I'm kind of meant to do my Ceroli as well. So that's the plan for today. We'll Ceroli and then kind of read through the system mail and talk about the updates that has kind of landed on us. Sound is all good, RoK? Thank you, man. Okay, so let's kind of send my farmers out a little bit, because we're going to be streaming for a little bit and I don't want the farmers not to be doing anything. So I'm just going to send it to the closest node, because as soon as we finish the stream, I'm going to start doing Barbs again, because last day of KvK, guys. I'll show you in a bit. I'm still in the top 20 race. Top 20 gives you the extra coin, so we are obviously going to try to pick that up. Just only Kai. It's a little good for me, my friend. Your sound, his voice is good. Okay, good. Thank you, man. That's assuring. So I send the farmers out. Let's do the verification. Then we get started with the spins. Right. I did it wrong. I did it wrong. Oh my god. Right, let's see if we can do it right this time. Okay. Done. 16 UTC, we have time. Yep, we don't have to rush for that. Let's just do the collecting so that I'm not missing out on things. Okay. Done. Sorry, I just have to do the clicks. Like if I don't do the clicks, then it kind of annoys me that these things that has to be done. This doesn't take too long. It gives more people to kind of come in as well. And I think we're done. Why is there a red mark here? Why? Is there like a new commander? No. For some reason they have a mark against Sarka. What? Something changed with Sarka? No. Okay, guys. Let's spinning Scipio. Now before we start, let's have a look at where he is. So he's at 2111. So I'm basically at the second skill. And we only have one sculpture on Scipio, one extra. And we have 66 overall. So the aim for today, let's see whether we can get him to 5. So 5111 Scipio is kind of decent. I mean, we are end of KvK, so it's not like I need to max him straight away. So it's the last day of KvK. Oh, I was meant to show you. So 1 day, 10 hours left. Honor roll, we are still top 10. Now we definitely want to keep top 10. There isn't much of a difference between the 11th and the 12th and so on. So we want to push a little bit and see whether we can make it to maybe 6 or 7 just to be safe for the last day, because top 10 there's a decent bit of a cutoff in terms of rewards. So obviously 1, 2, 3 gets a lot. I don't have the time or the AP to get there, but top 10 is good. So the difference between 10 and 11, it's like half, and the legendary material, it's like 1/4. So that's why kind of trying to keep top 10 is quite important, so I will try to push that. It's just 1 day left. Chilsey, good morning. Hey man, how are you going? Anon, fill it up. Fill up Scipio, you mean? Okay, let's go for Scipio. Let's see how it goes, how our luck is. Now Lilith kind of didn't let us spin yesterday, so it came back today. So hopefully Lilith upped the drop rate a little bit. Now, you know how there was like a section where you can see it? See that little question mark there? Because of Scipio's unnatural headgear, we can't kind of see it, but that's the drop rate just behind him. So there's a 2% chance of getting lots of Scipio heads. That's the 8 spot. 23% chance of getting 1. Now, I normally think all of this is fake. I don't have a reason to think this is fake, but I mean, based on what we get, we kind of land on the other stuff all the time. So anyways, too much talking. Let's get started. Here we go. The first one. Free one. Okay. Well, Lilith hasn't done any special treatment for us missing out yesterday. It starts with a tech speed up. Kai, good luck, Ladus. Thank you, man. So hopefully your luck counts now. Let's see how we go with the second one. Building speed up. So possibly the 2 worst places we could have landed in. Building speed up and tech speed up. And that's what we got. But the discounted and the free. Okay, now we are getting into spending territory. 3,600 gems. Here we go. Okay, one head. One head. Anon, thank you, man. Thank you for the good lucks. Looks like we need a lot more good luck. Okay, so we got 2 heads. So that's the start of our count. We will keep a count. So we got 2 heads. And rest of them are pretty bad. Java, Heroic Anthem C11047 pass opens at 16 UTC. 16 UTC you say, huh? Okay, alright, we will keep an eye. I don't know whether we're going to be streaming till 16, but we'll keep an eye on the number. 11407. Okay, I can actually scroll up on chat and check. Loco, what's up, Ladus? Hey, man. So, Loco, we are spinning with pretty bad luck. So far, we got only 2 heads, 1 Scipio and 1 Universal. We're going for the next 5 to see how it goes. So far, it's pretty bad. Pretty bad continues. Oh my god, bad. Okay, so no heads whatsoever. This is gonna be a pretty sad night, guys, from the looks of it. Here we go again. Come on, Will. Show us some 8. Show us some love. Wow. That's just I'm gonna throw up level spins. 2. Out of 17 spins, we got 2. Can't believe we're still gonna keep spending gems on this. But you don't have a choice, right? You have to have CPO. You are bad. Hey man, I am pretty bad. I mean, my luck. Pretty bad. So 1. So I got 3 heads out of 22. So this is what we get for waiting an extra day. I mean, Lilith probably should have put in a bit more luck for everyone, right? Come on. Actually, I want to know how many days. 2 days. Okay, so this is still the first day. So it's not like we missed out on a day. They extended it. So we still have 2 more days. But either way, that doesn't justify not getting anything, right? When is next egg dig event? It should be next week, right? I think it should be next week. Not 100% sure, man. It was last week. It's every 2 weeks, it feels. Try to check the skip. I think you get 8x sculpture. Ha ha ha. Skip the... try to check the skip. I don't think we do, man. I don't think we do. We tried every which way. It's like whether Lilith likes you or not. Okay, we got 3. So overall, we are 5. Okay, since the second person mentioned it, Lim, let's try 1 with that. Let's see if the luck increases. So we have what? Again, I forgot. We got like 4, I think, or 5? 4. I'm gonna say 4, guys. With all the conversation, I forgot. So correct me if I'm wrong. I think we got 4 so far. Could be wrong. But anyways, we are doing the skip animation and seeing whether that changes our luck. Alright, here we go. Oh my god. Skip animation, is that the way to go? Well, it worked. So thank you, Kai. Thank you, Lim. Skip animation definitely worked. Now, I don't know whether if we didn't skip, it would have been the same or not, but we are going to be superstitious because when it comes to Will, whatever works is whatever works. So assuming we had 4, I want to think we had 4, and now we got 9. So what's that? 13? So guys, again, oh, we had 5. Okay, so then 5 and 9 is 14. Okay, we're gonna say 14. So guys, since the skip animation brought us luck, Kai, yes, you did say skip animation. Okay, we're gonna go with the popular demand and skip. Mohammed Samir, I did Skip's animation and I got 72 heads out of 60. All right, Skip animation it is. That's amazing, by the way, what you got. You had a really lucky day. I kind of had luck last time. This time around, it doesn't look like we're going to be that lucky. But anyways, good start. We had an 8. Let's do this. 1. Okay, we had 1. Not bad. Okay, 1. Okay, for the because we are going to do it over 2 accounts. In this account, let's just skip all animation and then see how many we get, and in the other one we'll keep animation and see how we go. So still on 14, one more, 15, sitting on 15. Here we go again. Actually not bad. So we had 1, 2, 3, 4. So 15, 4, 19. Okay, we are definitely having more lucks with skip animation this time around. So we are keeping that box ticked. By the way, this is all superstition and I know it, but it's just, you know, whatever works, right? You couldn't be doing yourself any harm, right? So let's keep going. 19 we're sitting on. Another 3,600 gems goes. Okay, 1. So 20. We're sitting on 20. Someone expertise his Guan before they removed Tuesday wheel and now he has negative heads. Is his Guan still expertise? Nah, man, if he got negative heads, then he doesn't have it. It actually happened to me once. I don't know how it happened. It's like a while ago. My Mulan had negative and the Mulan, I mean, I didn't expertise her, but then somehow I ended up getting more Mulan heads that I meant to, but then it had negative. And then when I was putting more heads in, it was kind of coming to like non-negative. It just evened up. So basically Lilith kept a track and they were kind of strict about it. So yeah. Okay, so let's go. So we are sitting on 20. We're going to go one more. Still keeping the no animation. And this wasn't kind of good. I mean, we got speed ups, but then, you know, heads is what counts. So still on 20. By the way, guys, whoever is in love with the animation, don't be worried. After this, we are going to go into our other account and we're going to do a full spin as well. I mean, I say full spin. I hope I have gems for full spins. So how much ever we can spin for that account, we're going to do it with the full animation. So no animation based on public demand. Doing again. Let's go. Okay, 121. So it's not like exceptionally good. We did get the 8 though, the first time we switched. So I can't say we had bad luck. Okay, 121, 22. So 22. Okay, we're sitting on 22. And we're gonna get 5. So 22, 5 is 27. And 5. 32. And 10. 42. So day 1 we got 42. Last time when we were spinning, I didn't spin Scipio last time. I actually did just the Scipio unlock and then went for Nevsky. We had a lot more heads that time. So I think we had something 60 plus each day. So definitely not a lucky day. But then we can put some skills, right? So let's put some skills. So we were hoping today we can get him to 5. So we didn't. We're like halfway through 4 and 5. Okay, well, it is what it is. But then that 78 doesn't go onto Scipio. So you know where that Scipio is gonna, those heads are gonna go to? You should know, if you know us, we were working on Nevsky. So we are going to put all of that on Nevsky and we're gonna get one more skill, get him closer to max. So we're sitting on 5553 now. So definitely before the start of next KvK, we'll have him maxed. Now next KvK is pretty far because, as I was saying, we were on the last day of our KvK, right? Wheel adjustment activated. Yeah, I think last time everyone got a lot lucky, John. That's why they kind of put it in so that people are not as lucky, right? Like, Will was giving away too many heads, so let's stop and fix. Kai 5551 Richard is okay. I'm a free to play. 5551 Richard is pretty good until Season of Conquest. When you're in Season of Conquest, he's not as good, so try to maybe focus more on Charles instead. Okay, guys, now we got 2 update emails today, so we want to have a quick read of those mails and then kind of see whether we need to make a video out of it or just having a conversation about it is okay. It's a really long mail, so that's one of the things I want to do before we move on from this account to the other. So let me know whether you would like us to have a read of the mail and kind of try to see, you know, whether we can explore and be happy or sad about what the updates are, or should I just do it at a video later on and just move on to the other wheel? What do you guys think? Mohammed Samir, I spin yesterday 60 times and Lilith reset it. I guess they only give more heads for who spin yesterday. Well, could be, man. Okay, so out of the 2 mails, one of them is short. I actually haven't read any of them. I just didn't have enough time today, so I'm just reading them with you guys now. So let's have a quick read, see whether any of that makes any sense. In the interest of balance, we'll be making the following changes to Lost Kingdom as part of Museum Wonders update. Okay. If location of a government city becomes the territory of another kingdom during Lost Kingdom, but before Season of Conquest, the city will be teleported in the starting province. The rule doesn't apply to using random teleports or quitting one's alliance. Okay, like I can kind of understand. Chelsea Reed, okay, man. Yep, we'll get started with that. Anon, 1348. What country is the kingdom from? Mostly people from Thailand. Okay. So this part I don't understand. Before Season of Conquest. So the rule they're talking about only applies to KvK 1, 2, 3. Is that what they're saying for the first part? So what they're saying is before Season of Conquest, meaning KvK 1, 2, 3. Let's say if you're in Lost Kingdom and the flag underneath you burns down, and then an enemy kingdom builds a flag there, then your city is teleported to the starting province. But doesn't happen in Season of Conquest. Okay, number 2 looks like it's for Season of Conquest, right? Okay. If the location of a government city becomes the territory of another camp during Season of Conquest, the city will be teleported to its starting province. This rule does not apply. Okay, what's the difference then? Oh, they're just highlighting the part that the rule 1 is for another kingdom, rule 2 is for another camp. So basically it's the same rule. So doesn't matter which KvK you're talking about, if the flag underneath you burns down, you get ported out to your starting territory. If the flag burns down and then enemy manages to build a flag there, right? So it doesn't matter whether you're bubbled or not. So basically this stops the... Actually, it feels like it serves 2 purposes. So say, for example, if you're bubbled, your bubble may run out And by that time, if the enemy does a flag, then you get ported out. So there's a little bit of a safety thing there. And also, you know how people leave bubble cities so that the enemies can't flag? So it kind of stops that, I guess. Number 3. In kingdoms about to enter Season of Conquest, all cities located in the territory of other kingdoms or camps before the update comes online will be relocated in their starting point. Okay, so that's all right. So number 3 kind of says that when the update comes in, this will happen already. So it's not like you have to wait for the next KvK, it'll just happen automatically. So if the flag underneath you burns down, you get, and the enemy does a flag, you get ported to home starting province. Okay, that wasn't that complicated. That was pretty good. Now, the next one is quite a bit of a read. Okay, guys, I'm actually reading it for the first time, so basically I didn't have a time to kind of think about them. So as I read them through, if I get something wrong, please feel free to point it out. Or if there's a different explanation that you know of, then please type it in chat, because the English that comes from Lilith isn't usually the great. There's a lot of fluff and it kind of gets confusing. Arthur, I think it's meant to prevent AFK bubble cities from blocking enemies' advancements. Yes, you're right, man. So that probably is the main purpose. And what I was thinking is more unrealistic, as in, say, for example, if you're bubbled, and then, let's say, for example, you put a 24-hour bubble, and then even if you're bubbled, you get ported out. So there's a little benefit to you as a safety, but that's not why Lilith is doing it. What you are saying is why you do it, even though it kind of serves that purpose. Andre, how is Guan 5515 with maxed Herald on the field, my friend? My friend, that will be a very good march in terms of doing damage, but it will be quite, how do I put it? Quite fragile. So none of the marches, so Herald is not tanky at all, neither is Guan. So you'll do a lot of damage, but then as soon as you're targeted, you're kind of gonna die, right? So that's a very good march to do damage, but like in the long term, your hospital will kind of suffer a bit. Okay, Museum of Wonders coming on the 16th of this month. So we can download in game, we get rewards, which is what they usually do, which is actually pretty nice, right? And inconvenience, no, we are not upset, like depending on what you're gonna do. New updates are good. Museum Day event series. So Museum Day, is that like a Lilith thing, or is that a real thing? Is there a day called a Museum Day? Maybe there is. Museums are treasure. Oh my god, they're gonna talk about random things. Okay, let's skip the random talking and let's just see what's there. Pursuit of knowledge, complete quests. Okay, so we're gonna do 7 days of quests. We get rewards. Collect points to earn rewards and your alliance member. So there's usually these quests are individual, but there's like an alliance version as well. Okay. Andre, you're welcome, man. Masters of Craft. Collect clay and exchange it for rewards. So you probably collect clay from doing barbs and forts and, farming, whatever. Number 1 collector. Receive rewards including Epic City Theme Choice Chest. Epic City Theme Choice Chest is pretty good. So say, for example, in the Choice Chest, if you have the health skin, so say for example, if you're in early KvK and you're after infantry health or cav health or whatever, you don't have it. So from the choice chest, maybe you can pick up one of them. So that's not a bad thing. Good. What do you think of Guan, Pakal, Scipio, Alex for 2 infantry marches? I think you should go Guan. Where's the Herald, man? I mean, you probably need a Herald. But then even without the Herald, I would probably go Guan Scipio and then Pakal Alex. I like Guan Scipio together. Dan, hey Ladus, is William worth to max? William 5551 is like, we did a test. It's on our channel. We did it like a few months ago though. But anyways, I think the outcome we had is William 5551 is almost 80% as good as William Max. Not 80, maybe 75, something like that. I forgot the number. So like it's not a priority to max. Let's put it that way. Okay. Next topic. City theme we talked about. Treasure hunt. Use the lambskin parchment maps to guide your scouts to hidden treasure. Okay, we did that. So previously we had the treasure hunt. It's a kind of a fun event, and the rewards were not bad at all. So it's like a cave reward type thing. So you get different levels. So the level 3 or the legendary rare or whatever that was called. So some of the chests actually gave good rewards, so it's not bad at all. Race against time. Okay. We have a new subscriber. Dolaran. Hey man, how are you going? Thank you for your subscription. Much appreciated. Okay, now, where are we? Race against time. Okay, we know how to do race against time, guys. So last time, race against time, we got a high score. I think we got first or second, and I posted that as a not as a video. I think I posted as a comment somewhere, and then someone was like, hey, how come you're not doing a video? Well, guys, we have a video on that already, and it's not a new event, right? So you kind of can't do a guide for the same event every time. So we got a guide, and it's a very basic event. You do it with friends, you take fast AoE marches, and that's pretty much it. But you can watch the guide if you like. Okay, the events will go live within 2 weeks of the update. So 16th. So basically by the end of the month, we can do all the events, right? Yeah. Jack, hey man, good to have you here. Members showing up. Dolaran, hey, doing well. Hey man, good to have you again. Okay, let's look at the next set of updates. So this is probably a bit more interesting, right? So the first bit was things that we're kind of used to, and this is where the changes come in. All new War of Ruins event. On the ruins of an ancient battleground. Oh my god, too much talk. What's next? These are the rules. 8 governors will enter the War of Ruins battlefield solo, each selecting 1 troop to do battle with. So basically you take 1 march. It's a battle royal between 8 people, Royal Rumble, wrestling style. Okay. Mercenaries will appear on the battlefield. Lead your troops towards them to recruit them and gain more units. Okay, so I'm imagining myself in the corner of a map, and I'm gonna walk around, and I can increase my march size, I would say. Defeating other governors' troops will allow you to recruit their soldiers. Okay, so as I am, going towards the center of the map, walking from the side, my troop sizes will increase from recruiting mercenaries. And if I meet another commander, if I win against that commander, then his troops becomes mine. Troops on the battlefield will periodically be granted a random skill. Okay, so in terms of the skills, I'm guessing the skills will be similar to what you have on Ceroli, or similar to what you have on, what's it called? Champions of Olympia, something along those lines, right? But it'll be periodically granted, so it doesn't say you choose them up front. The battlefield is a harsh mistress. Okay. Lots of random stuff. The last troop standing. Okay, last troop standing. So it is a battle royal. Note, go to the App Store, download the latest game and update. Okay, so I don't think we have to go to the App Store, because there's gonna be like a system mail here that will say download, and we just download and we get the rewards and all. Okay. So that's that's like a new event. So it's nothing to do with the KvK. It's nothing to do with the museum thing. It's just a new separate event that's coming. Doloran, when do you think they will add new commanders to the museum, and who would be next for a relic? So new commanders. So if they add new commanders, it has to be the season. It has to be commanders that come before Season of Conquest, right? So let's have a look at the museum after we go through the mail. How about that? Yeah, because we're in the middle of it. It's not too long. So after this, we'll go have a look at the museum, and we'll kind of talk about the order of which commanders to kind of select. Java, Alex or Genghis? Alex for sure, man. That's not even a question. Okay, where were we? Lost Kingdom optimization. This is important. Lost Kingdom optimization. So this is about KvK. All new Season 1 update. Endless War. So Season 1 is changing. Okay. Number of kingdoms in a season will be changed from 8 to 4. Okay. So 4 camps like Heroic Anthem with the new map providing a brand new gameplay. Okay, I hope it's not exactly like Heroic Anthem, because then you experience something else early and then you go for Heroic Anthem. All new kingdom technologies can grant powerful buffs to kingdoms in development and in battle. All new kingdom technologies. So all new kingdom technologies kind of sounds like what we have in Light and Darkness, right? Each of the camps can do their own tech. So rather than the camp, the kingdom will be doing technologies. Yeah. So it's not like crystal tech, but for the kingdom. That's how it sounds like. New arena events. Slay barbarians within time limit and challenge Lohar bountiful rewards. So PvE, good. As long as there's good rewards. We'll send a notification to kingdoms who are about to enter Endless War after the update goes online. Okay. Season of Conquest story. Okay, so before Season of Conquest, before number 2, just like putting my 2 cents about the update, it actually sounds very good. There's nothing wrong with this. Down from 8 to 4 for the first KvK is probably a good thing, because in your first KvK, you're kind of lost. It's better to do it with, you know, Diplo or enemy, whatever, with 4 kingdoms or 3 other kingdoms rather than 8. And sometimes it ends up being like a 3v1. I mean, not 3v1, 3v5, 2v6 and whatever. So if it's 4 and somewhat equally matched, and that's the important part. So KvK 1 is not power matched now. So even within the 8 kingdoms within the same continent, if they can maybe do a little bit of a power match, that'll be good, because for some people KvK 1 experience can be really bad. Like if their kingdom didn't do Diplo, they stop playing, whatever. So a little bit of power matchmaking, just like Season of Conquest, will be great. But anyways, everything kind of sounds good so far. Season of Conquest story. Heroic Anthem power up. Pioneer event launch. So it's a new story. Heroic Anthem power up. So rather than Heroic Anthem, it's going to be called, there's going to be a new one called Power Up. Okay. Kingdoms currently in Season of Conquest have the chance to be the first. No one wants to be the first based on what we saw in March of Ages or Desert Conquest. Both of them are horrible KvKs. It's like waste of months. So that's why being a pioneer kind of doesn't sound exciting. But anyways, governors taking part in the event will get rewards. Well, the people that did Desert of Conquest, what I heard, they didn't get good rewards. So you better tell me what the rewards are up front. Not that I can choose, because, yeah, I'm not like the king or anything. John, KvK 1 is a waste of time. Should start KvKs at 2. Yeah, KvK 1 is a bit too early, but then if there's no, nowadays, because everyone lives in a peaceful kingdom at the start, unless you give access to some sort of fighting, it gets boring maybe. I don't know. Okay, power up we read. All new ranged all new ranged combat. This is something we have been hearing about, right? Lilith has been saying they're working on this. So what do they have to say about it? Story exclusive commanders can command siege units to build Aero towers. So Aero towers, as in we saw Aero towers before, you take marches and they become Aero towers in what's that thing called again? The one that I don't play? Champions of Olympia. But then it's for siege units, so there's the use of siege units. Okay, well, I killed all my siege, should have known this. I got like 0 siege now. Story exclusive commanders. What is a story exclusive commander? Allowing you to attack enemy troops from long distance. So that's ranged combat. Great. Story exclusive commanders can only be used as part of the story, and they will be removed when story ends. Oh, okay, so you get like temporary commanders whilst you're playing that KvK. And you use those commanders, you take your siege, you build Aero towers who will shoot at enemy from a distance. Good. So it's static ranged attack, but then it's still ranged attack. So basically you have one of those towers that you have in the barbarian camps or keeps, the ones that shoot you arrows, something like that. New troop blockade feature. While marching, friendly troops can pass freely, but non-friendly troops will not be able to pass when blockaded. Isn't that a pass? Or are they saying will not be able to pass when blockaded? So it could be two things. So it could be they're saying that because you're gonna have the towers with your siege, people walking through them are gonna get shoot at. So that's one option. And the other option is you will not be able to pass at all. I don't know how they're gonna do not pass at all. You get damage from the arrows. That makes more sense, right? Cosmic Fed, LADUS, yes, Cosmic Fed. New coalition diplomacy system, improved system for relations between coalitions. New coalition diplomacy. So, 2 coalitions can have a diplomacy. So when they say 2 coalitions, that's not necessarily within the same camp. So say, for example, if Fire and Earth are allies, are they saying Fire and Earth can do a diplomacy officially? So rather than just saying that, okay, you know, we are going to be allied, like in the system, somehow they can click a button where they're allied? Is that what they're saying? Improved system for relations between coalitions. But that's not specific at all. Chelsea, my Desert Conquest starts at reset. Desert Conquest? Chelsea, we'll probably do some coverage, man. If you do any recordings of anything fun if there is anything fun in Desert Conquest, feel free to do a recording. I got you on Discord anyways, so feel free to share some footage and maybe we can do some coverage as well, if it's exciting. So I didn't really cover that on YouTube, but when I dropped by just to check how what's it called, the Desert of Conquest is going, and I talked to a few people, everyone kind of said it wasn't that fun, like it was still a lot of walking and whatever. Okay, new Alliance Aero Towers. Crusader flags can be turned into Alliance Aero Towers, which automatically attack nearby non-friendly cities. Aero Towers. They're using the same sentence though. Word though. Aero Tower. And where was that? Build Aero Towers. So it's the same name. So are they trying to basically say that in a flag, if you put siege in with those specific commanders, the story specific commanders, then they will shoot arrows? Or maybe you can do a normal tower as well, which can just shoot enemies. But if you do that with the alliance flags, then they will hit cities as well. Okay, this is something new. It sounds exciting. There's finally some use of siege, so definitely nothing to be sad about. Improvements to the Season of Conquest story, Desert Conquest. Okay. Hey, Chilsey, they're talking about you. They're gonna fix your KvK. $19.16. You're going against Drago. Wow, Drago's KD actually signed up for Desert Conquest. I'm kind of surprised, but okay, well, then we'll definitely drop in a few times to have a look. I mean, Drago will be covering that in his streams anyways, but then he kind of does streaming a little late, being from States and all. So when he's not streaming, we'll do like little quick streams and quick picks. And you have to share reports, Chelsea, then it kind of makes sense for me to try to cover, right? Okay. Improvements to Desert Conquest. What have they done? Added a new fortress management screen, allowing you to manage your fortress quickly and easily. Okay, we don't know enough about the fortress management, so I can't be excited or sad. New dispatch recall feature, allowing you to return dispatch. Okay, well, I'm guessing this is for good, not that it means anything to me yet. Other improvements. When a city's location becomes part of enemy's territory, we kind of talked about it, automatically teleported to starting province. That's in every KvK. Alliance fortress cannot be built in Kingsland during Lost Kingdom. Hey, that's a thing already. Why are you trying to say it's a new thing? We can't build alliance fortresses in Kingsland already. Doesn't work. New coalition marker. Okay, that's great. New coalition markers. Thank God. So in the camp, in the coalition, finally everyone will have the same markers rather than the R4s kind of trying to scramble and sort that out. That's great. Main alliance members and coalition leaders can place visible to other coalition members. That's great. That's just great. So that's the best line out of everything that we read so far. That makes life so much easier. Other optimization. New commanders filtering system, allowing you to filter commanders according to their unit type or speciality. Okay, that's good. So I'm not going to be confused between Pakal and what's that guy again? Pakal and Moctezuma. I'm not going to be racist and confused again. So they will have some sort of a feature. Changed conditions for obtaining or scrapping beginners migration items. Changed conditions. Okay. Beginners migration. That's for jumpers. Once the update goes live, newly created characters will not be able to obtain beginners immigration items if not in the preparation season. Wow, that's a pretty big change. You know what that means? So as a jumper, you can't start in an older kingdom, what the thing that people usually do. So like jumping has been impacted quite a bit over the years, and this is kind of bringing it to almost an end, right? I mean, you can still do it, but the value is going down quite a bit. Okay. Unused beginners immigration items will be scrapped once your city hall reaches 8. Okay, well, after 8, you can't use it anyways, or your kingdom reaches Eve of Crusade. Okay. Okay. Season of... So that's basically saying jumping is a lot less effective or valuable or worthwhile. It's still worthwhile, but not as much as it used to be. The Season of Conquest bundles. Conquerors will Mountain Warfare... Battle of the Peaks will only be visible to governors whose city hall reach 25. Okay. Hey, you can't... Can you... Season of Conquest without 25? I don't know, but doesn't matter. Everyone's 25 anyways when it comes to Season of Conquest. Improved graphics for Trial of KvK RoK event. Okay, we care about that so much. Thank you for supporting. You're welcome, RoK. Alright, that took a while to read, but I think we kind of understand what it is. Alexis, hey man, how are you going? Hello, did everyone got the gems back from Spinning Wheel yesterday? Because I didn't. Or when they give them, I spend 20k or more. Alexis, I heard some people didn't get them back yet. I think they're gonna compensate in batches. So some people may have gotten it, some people didn't. But then you should definitely reach out to in-game support. Just let them know. So, you know how we do a lot of Lilith bashing? but I'm gonna do a little bit of Lilith loving right now. So in game, every single issue that I had, when I talked to support, they actually fixed it. Not necessarily they gave the answer that I was looking for, but they kind of looked into the issue and they replied. So sometimes they're not as unless you got VIP, the normal support doesn't get back to you on the spot, but they actually get back to you with decent response. So definitely get in touch and I'm sure you'll get a reply. Because I heard some people did, some people didn't. I think they do it in batches. Happened to me before as well. So guys, before we move on from this account, let's just summarize what we did so far. Alexis, you're welcome, man. Actually, I had a question from Dolaran. Okay, we'll look at the museum, but then I just wanted to say we did the spin today and we got, like, from the actual spins, I think we got somewhere around 22 heads. So this was a pretty bad day, and including the chests, we were 42. So pretty bad day of spinning. We are gonna go and do a second spin. Now, Dollar & Cents, support a screenshot of your CJ if you want them to give versus the heads. Yes, Alexis, what Dollar said, like take a screenshot and send, that definitely helps. And they definitely reply. Okay. Now, museum. Let's have a look at the museum situation. So this is the order I did them at, and I just randomly did that because I kind of don't use the commanders. But then if I had to use the commanders, if I actually had to use any of the museum commanders, the first one that I would do is Charles. So out of every commander here, Charles is the most used commander in general, and then what you get out of it, 25% attack and infantry health, so you definitely want to kind of look after Charles first. After Charles, if you're in Season of Conquest and if you're using Mulan already, then Mulan is a good call. If you're in early KvK and not using Mulan, then Minamoto if you're a spender, and Ethelflaed if you're not a spender. You can probably do Ethelflaed anyways for early KvK because obviously you're going to use her. She's pretty good there. And if you have, when you get your Mehmed maxed, and if you're kind of using Mehmed, then Mehmed is not a bad call either. So, oh, guys, shoot me now. Guess who I missed? YSG. That's the commander that everyone uses regardless of what your KvK is, right? So it doesn't matter whether this is OP or not. Definitely get YSG. I completely forgot. Sorry, my bad. Let me restart. I forgot YSG was here. So obviously you do YSG. When it comes to YSG, the answer is always yes. Doesn't matter what the question is. As long as it's a question about whether to use him, max him, whatever, it's always yes. So you do YSG, and then you do Charles. After YSG and Charles, you can do Ethelflaed if you're using her, Minamoto if you're using him, and Mulan if you're using her. Mulan, that health 10% is pretty good. I used Trajan and Mulan, so that kind of helps. KvK for early KvK is pretty good as well, and Mehmed pretty good as well. So some of the ones that kind of doesn't like count, you obviously know them. So Frederick, you don't use it. Why would you? Richard, after early KvK, you're not gonna use him, so maybe don't. And then Elcid is like horrible, Barca horrible, Charlemagne horrible, Ragnar horrible. So you kind of get the order. Julius Caesar kind of horrible as well. And in terms of new commanders, if you're kind of waiting to see if they're going to add new commanders, I think it's going to take a while. I don't think it's going to come anytime soon. But then if it does, then it's going to be Khan and Saladin and those commanders that you get access during KvK 2 and 3. So maybe what's his name? Eddie and Tommy. So Edward and Tomiris, they may get a boost as well. So the earlier the release was, the more likely they can get a museum buff. Or you know how people are saying we're gonna get a new Civ in the next couple months maybe. So when we get the new Civ, those commanders, I mean those civilizations will come with a couple of gold key commanders as the probably, so at least 1 or 2 like Ragnar, and then those will probably be included in the museum buff as well. Okay, so guys, before I move on, I forgot I gotta do this Ceroli, so I'm gonna do it. You know what? This is where you get to, you guys probably do Ceroli with your friends, right? You have a group of 5 where you do Ceroli all the time. This is how I do that as well. But then for today, I'm just gonna go with whatever and then kind of see where does the random pickup Ceroli group kind of stand at the moment, right? So let's see if people kind of know how to do Ceroli. Let's see if people kind of know how to do Ceroli randomly, or because this is the harder one, the car, or whether we're gonna fail massively. And you know what? I may be the source of failure as well, because as I'm doing this, I realized I haven't saved up a march. Like I don't have a saved march. So I'm gonna be late in coming out. And I haven't done any events on the PC yet. So I may fail horribly. Now there's 2 tanks. I'm not gonna do this with 2 tanks. Hey, you know you need to change, right? So we're not gonna play this unless that guy changes. Okay, well, there you go. 2 people trying to do tank on the car. Live. So it's going to be a massive waste of time if I try to do that, right? Because with 2 tanks, we're not going to succeed. Do you guys do this? Or do you still do it with friends? Nowadays, they made it a lot easier. Or maybe our commanders and equipment became better. So it's a lot easier to kind of do it with random people as well. Once upon a time, this used to be a nightmare. It still could be a nightmare because we have 2 tanks again. Oh, even better. We got 3 tanks. And they click yes. Guys, you may be lucky. You don't have to see through Ceroli because I don't think the landscape for doing Ceroli with randoms has improved much. There's going to be 3 people picking tank and gonna come out with Richard, and they're not gonna hit first either. They're just gonna stand on the side. Okay, so let's say I'm gonna be flexible, and if I need to, I can do whatever we kind of need to do so that I will have the skills kind of saved. No. Yeah. Okay, now if we get a tank, we don't get a... One of you guys changed for... Oh my god. Like, why 2 supports? Alright, we'd rather do with 2 supports. We'd rather do with 2 supports than 2 tanks. As much as I think we're gonna fail because I don't have a saved march. Where's my cav marches? XY? XY... Alright, we'll do it with XY. XY tank. Okay. Now I'm gonna be a... Ooh. Go left, go left. Okay, they're walking on the side. Why are you guys walking on the side? Okay, you're going to the right area. Good. Still should be okay, right? Oops, kill that thing on. Okay, now it doesn't look like we got a bad group because everyone's kind of going for the right things. So they're killing the little totem thing. Good. Okay, now let's not go back. Let's stay on the side. And now we go back. Okay, I'm gonna be a good tank and I'm gonna draw the attention. Now I can't see the sign on my head because I'm standing next to this. Beautiful support guy. Thank you for doing the heal. Even then, I'm gonna say that it's taking a little longer than it should, just because it's taking a bit longer, just because we got one less DPS than we should. Okay, Ceroli with randoms, not going bad. Now, this is going bad. Why the F did you come here? You're meant to go to the other side. Oh my god. That guy. Run quickly. And he died, obviously. Like, seriously, you had the other icon on your head. Why would you come to this side? You could have just gone with that fire icon mate. No. He had to come to the wrong side. Now, who is changing? I'm not changing right now. Are we gonna fail Ceroli? Please don't fail Ceroli. Takes a lot of time to do these things. Oops, did I get hit? I don't think I did. Yeah, I'm losing my mouse in all those blinking. I don't like losing my mouse. Ooh, come down, because that guy is gonna go to the top box. Did I get hit? I don't know. Okay, doesn't matter. We can hit him now. Okay, now please die quickly, Ceroli, Dakar. Someone's changing. That guy, go left. Hey, you go left. Actually, now we should move. We should move. He's alright. He's doing the right thing. Why is my skill in cooldown? So this does give you a little bit of a panic when you're doing with randoms, like you're not with your group that you're always kind of used to doing. See? Beautiful. Walk in circles, you don't die. That first guy, if he didn't die, we would have been alright. Ooh. Someone's changing. I go right. Okay. We're good. Okay, we're gonna be fine. I think we're gonna be fine. How much is he? What's the percentage? 9%. Okay, well, could have been a little lower, but it's okay. I think we can get it. Let's kill that totem thing. Why aren't you killing the totem? Is 9% we don't care about the totem anymore? If we stood, we could have gotten it. I don't think so, man. I think we should kill it. Kill the totem. Ooh, walk away, walk away. Oh my god, they didn't kill it. I wasn't looking at left. They didn't kill it. Okay, we are all gonna lose a lot of health. Unavoidable. Come on, man. You should have killed that already. 5%. Okay, I think we're gonna fail. Not a good idea. Come to the right. Come to the right. Come back. 3%. Please, let's do this. Please don't make us do it again. Why are you standing there, man? Hit. We got it. We got it. We got it. 1%. Okay, we got it. All right. That was a bit of a struggle, but we kind of did it. We're happy about it. I kind of wish I had the march saved, though. XY William, I mean XY Nevsky would have been better, but okay, whatever. Yeah, rest of them shouldn't be an issue, right? Rest of them is easy. Match. So everyone finished your Ceroli? Do you guys think we should do it together, like in a chat group or something? Chat groups are annoying though. Like this, don't you guys think there's like way too many chat groups and everything comes up with a red dot, and then when you open the game you're like, oh my god, I just want to play. Like I don't, yeah, no, I don't know. Chat is a very dead. Is chat dead because I'm doing boring things? Hey, Ceroli is not boring. This is a good event. Everyone going with DPS. Not a bad call for Frida, maybe. I mean, one support is still nice. Oops. Oops. I'm gonna be late. Alright, let's go with this Nevsky Mina rather than XY. Really should have saved that much before. Bunsong, hi. Hey Bunsong, hey man, how are you going? Okay, are you enjoying us doing Ceroli? We're trying to do a fast run of Ceroli with a random group. So rather than doing it with my friends, I kind of chose for the stream just to try out doing with random people again and see whether most random people kind of know how to do it. I mean, they should, right? Everyone should, because this has been around for a while. So far so good. Everyone kind of knows what they're doing, it seems. So we finished the first one. What's his name again? Dakar, with no dramas. I mean, there was a little bit of a drama. One of the guys kind of didn't know what he was doing, or maybe he just misclicked, whatever. He died early, but even with 4 people, we kind of did it all right. I mean, over 20 chats daily. Yes, Chelsea. It kind of feels overwhelming. So I'm kind of thinking that I'm gonna, after the KvK is over, so because of the KvK, I'm in few chats. Not that I say anything in those chats, I'm just there, but then it kind of looks unfriendly if you leave a chat group. But then after the KvK is over, I'm gonna delete all the chat groups. Like, you know what? Alliance chat is fun enough in most cases. We just talk in Alliance. Okay, are we gonna do it without one freeze? Oh my god, for 2%! Come on! 1%! Seriously? So it just added like, I don't know, 2 minutes extra just because 1%? Come on! Maybe if I took the XY, it wouldn't be the 1%. Maybe it's my... Actually, let's see whose fault it is. He's doing XY. That's good. XY, that's good. Nebu, that's good. I can't see the secondaries though. Guan, well, that's good as well. It's not like Nevsky, it's bad, but I got a Minamoto in the back. But XY Nevsky would have been definitely better. Would have been faster. Adesha, hi Ladus. I like to tank usually with Guan Richard. Guan Richard is alright. But you know what I was saying? I was saying Richard, like not Guan Richard. There's people that tank with Richard. Like if you're over 50 million power, because that's what you need to have to do Nightmare. Like what are you doing with Richard? Come on. Like Guan Richard is okay. At least you got 1 damaging march. Okay, now let's just do that 1 hit. She's standing at 1%. 1 hit should be enough. Yes. Okay. Now definitely I should have saved a march. Not to mention all the discords. Yeah. I kind of don't mind Discord voice though, as long as you're kind of with decent people. But then anything where you gotta type. Anything you gotta type is painful. Typing and reading. Voice is good, right? Porkney. Okay, we got a decent balance of everything. So that's good. We're gonna go back to XY again. Actually, let's do something fancy. Not XY, let's do this. So this way I'm definitely never gonna be MVP, but I think this helps. This helps, right? Having a Tomiris. Probably yeah, probably does. Alright. Togni, you're not scary. You were scary when you came out at first. Like you did that big bang, like and then we got scared. Now we are not scared anymore. Actually, you didn't do you did like that sound, right? It's coming soon. Where's the Lohar? Hey, why is that Guan walking away? Guan, come back. Stay in the circle. That sound. Like the first couple times it was really scary, like you had to keep a count as in how many, 6 times or whatever. But then now you kind of know that there's gonna be this, and then you can walk away, and some brave people doesn't walk away. Well, that Guan is brave for a reason. That Guan is not dying. You are dying. Why did you stay in there? Walking away is so annoying, is it? Okay, thank you for the heal. Romance, CN. Okay, we're gonna get the Lohar on my head now. Where's the Lohar? I can't see. Hey, I got the Lohar. Is he called the Lohar? What's he called? Ceroli guard. He's not called the Lohar, Ladus. Use the appropriate name, Ceroli guard. But then he has a picture of Lohar. Alright. Easy peasy Ceroli. Walk away. Not that easy peasy if you don't walk away. Amani obviously isn't fast, so she takes her sweet time to walk away. Now, I want to say the poison is helping, guys, right? Like, I'm not gonna get anything here because the poison doesn't count for either. But then using the poison makes sense, right? Poison makes whoever die faster. Chilzy, who should I pair with Nevsky expertise, Mina or 5511XY? I lost my mouse. Come out. Oh, too late. Too late. So what you're asking is what I'm kind of facing, right? My Nevsky is an expertise. It's 5553, so it's soon gonna be there. But for my next KvK, and my XY is 5515. Now, this is how I'm probably gonna put it, man. So if you have high crystal tech, like if you're like a good damage dealer yourself, then take the XY. But then the benefit of taking the Nevsky is, I mean not Nevsky, taking the Minamoto is you have the Minamoto third skill, Warlord, which makes the target take 30% more damage from all sources. So if you're not a big damage dealer with your 5 marches yourself, then you kind of maybe should take the Minamoto. But then if you're confident that you're doing a lot of damage yourself, by which I mean you have high crystal tech, by which you should be a spender already, in that case, maybe take the XY, because the only problem with the XY is you're gonna get targeted because you're gonna use the XY as primary, and when XY is primary you get targeted, you get a big hospital bill. But if you're asking me, I would take the XY. I mean, I did take the XY and I'll do it again. Okay, now this gets confusing. Akenhawk. Some people want to go to the corner, and some people wants to start hitting. So let's see if most people go to the corner. 3 of us going to the corner, 4 of us going to the corner. 5th guy hasn't come out yet. 5th guy has come out. Okay, let's everyone go to the corner. I'll minimize that. I'll hit him quickly and bring him to the side. We'll stand here and everyone's coming. Good. So everyone kind of knows what they're doing. Perfect. So I don't need friends anymore. You guys are going a little too deep. You don't need to go that deep. So we don't need friends anymore. We only need we needed friends for doing Ceroli early on, right? Now you can do it with random groups. Because everyone knows what they're doing. Hit, hit, hit. We had a support, right? We had 2 tanks. I shouldn't have been a tank. I should have been a support. That way I could have kind of healed. Chilsey, the other sort of question that I will ask on your marches, so like, are you taking just 1 cav or? Because if you're taking just 1 cav, then where is your William? Like, or are you doing a separate Saladin William? I think we got it. Yay. Good. Well done. Alright, 1 more left. Challenge. So this one we need 2 tanks as well, right? Because we need to switch tanks. I think so. So we'll stay tank, and if other tanks come in, we'll go DPS instead. Come on, guys. Steven. Vien Tam Tang. Can't read your name, man. And who is the last one? I can't read your name either. I just know you're Korean and you're Chinese, I guess. Oh, 3. Oh, no, no. I hit ready. We got 3 tanks. No. Well, this is the easy boss, so hopefully it wouldn't be an issue, but seriously. 3 tanks. In my defense, I had the tank first, so the people that joined later should have kind of checked. No, it's not like I had the tank first because I'm hosting, so in my screen I had the tank first. Maybe in their screen they had the tank first. I don't know, like, too complicated for an easy boss. So much conversation, just do it. Stop complaining. We got a Guan Scipio there in action. And Pakal Herald is not a good match for this, like, not at all. Now am I the one with the arrow? Walk away, walk away, walk away. I am the one with the arrow. Walk away. Okay, we can come back now. You can swap during the match. Swap what? Bosses? Oh yeah, I mean 3 tanks, but you kind of need like 2 at best, right? You don't need 3. Okay, I'll tank now. Taunt. You're welcome. Why you taunting as well, man? Why you taunting? You're gonna die. See? Oh my god, I taunted. I taunted twice. This guy is taunting. Should I not taunt then? I don't know. Okay, so got messy towards the end. Again, if we didn't have 3 tanks, maybe less confusion. Just gotta have your march in your city. Have. You can swap during the match. Gotta have your march in the city. I can... Oh, now I know what you... I did not know you can swap. So we gotta go back. Nah, I'm not gonna go back now. Let's just finish. But I think I know what you mean. I actually didn't know that, Jaden. Thank you for that. If that's the case, we'll check it out next time. Because we're kind of done with this now, I guess. Die, S3, die already. What percentage? 6%. Don't worry about it, man. Come back and hit. 6%. He's gonna die before she's gonna die, I mean. Look at bottom right. I could change it. Troops must return. Yeah. I should have changed it. You're right. I did not notice it before here. So before the march came out, I could have changed it there. Thank you, Jaden. Lol, all want to be the tank boss. Yes. I mean, look at Amani. Doesn't she look like a tank? Like, why do you wanna be a tank over Amani? Jaden, all good. Nah, thank you, man. Really cool advice, because that mistake happens often, and then we can just use that. So I hope everyone watching kind of learned that as well. Now let's go and do the shopping, because if I don't do the shopping now, we're gonna forget for sure. Okay, what do we buy? We buy the chests. All the chests. And then we buy the speed ups. We buy the teleport. Now I think I should buy the gold, but I don't know why I buy the gold key. I think I just buy the gold key because, you know, when new commanders come out, like, even though they're not that good if they come out in gold keys, but kind of want to have them, so just get the gold keys. Okay, so that's done. So what do we have left for the day? We have one more full set of spins to do, and that's in my second account in 1365. So that account, I think I got about 60,000 gems, so we can still do full day spins today, but maybe tomorrow not the full. CJ, Ladus Rock, hope you're well. Hey CJ, we are good. Hope you are good too. Jaden, I have never actually done it during a match either, lol. Yeah, I mean, hey man, but good observation. You at least noticed it. I mean, I never noticed it. Maybe my daughter did, as in M. She notices everything for some reason. Okay, now what are we doing? We are doing the spins. Rest of the clicks I'm gonna do after the stream. So let's go. So on the LADUS account, on the main account, we did skip animation and we had 22 without the chests. So let's see if the luck is better without skipping animation here. Here we go. Not much better. Starting with a gold star. Lilith, come on, you can't cheat me on 2 accounts on the same day. After taking the wheel off and causing all that drama, you guys should have put in extra luck. Building speed up is not called luck. Alright, here we go. 5 spins. What did we get? I missed. Not gold heads. Don't see gold heads so far. 1 gold head. Oh no. Okay. Alright, so we got out of 2 spins. I mean, I wish out of 2 spins. Out of 7 spins, we got 1 gold head. This is exhausting. And we got 57,000 gems. Okay, we probably can't do full 100 spins. But that's okay. For day one, we get to. So let's do this. I'm speechless. I'm speechless. This is like pouring your gems down the drain. This is sad. So let alone the 8 spots, we are not even getting 1 heads properly, right? So far we got 2. 17 spins, 2 gold heads. This is not a spender account, Lilith. This is where I can't buy gems. This is very valuable for me. Two. 4 heads after 22. This is definitely the worst day of spinning that we are doing. But we still keep going because Scipio is OP. You kind of have to. Training speed up. Building speed up. Building speed up again. Food. 1 gold head. 1 Scipio head. Are we on like 3? Is there any point of counting anymore? I think we should just stop counting. This is just sad. Wow. Such a bad day. So guys, if you had horrible luck spinning earlier, just look at my spins and you're gonna feel good because yours couldn't have been as bad as mine. 5 in total out of 32. 5. I could have just gone to the VIP shop and bought 5 gold heads for less. Okay, this time at least we're getting some. We got 3. 8, okay. Slightly less horrible, still overall quite horrible. Gold. 1 Scipio. We're sitting on 8. And now we're on 9. 9 from 42. Deposed God, hey man, I hope you're right. I hope your well wishes come true. So we got 10 out of 47. We got 10. I lost the will to talk. I lost the will to play. I'm gonna shut down the game now. 2, so 12. 52, 12. Lilith, I'm gonna go free to play. If you're not gonna give me any heads, I'm gonna go free to play. No more money for you. Well, this account is technically almost free to play, so Lilith doesn't care about those threats. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, well, Lilith kind of got a little scared or kind of felt a little sympathy, so gave us 4. So we're sitting on 11, I want to say. Such low numbers, but anyways, 15. Okay, is this our last chance to get a... Is this our last chance to get an 8 spot? Yes, it is, probably. Duke, hopefully you brought us luck by joining the stream, and let's see whether we get it. No 8 spots so far in this account. This is the last 5. It's now or never. Well, now or tomorrow technically, but better now. 1 so far, 1 head. Oh, that's it. Okay. 16. So 36 including the chests. Pretty bad. So I was thinking including the chests 42 was bad in the main account, and now we realize that it's even worse. Can we even skill up Scipio a bit here? Where does that leave our Scipio? Where is Scipio? Oh, there. I'm stuck on stars here. I can't. I need more stars. But skill wise, and well, we didn't have enough to skill up naturally here. But then we have extra, so let's put them in. How come? Do I have a reset? I don't have a reset. How come I didn't lock? Could have locked. Wasted one there. No good. So this is kind of horrible. 515 is what I should be aiming for, and 515 is what I think I can get. Yeah, we can. It's just I don't have any resets. So I think I used up all my resets trying to fix someone else. I don't remember who now. Wow, bro. Yeah, Duke. That was horrible spins. Like really, really horrible. Now, tomorrow we're going to spin again. So tomorrow on this account, I can't do max spins. I don't have enough gems, but in the main account I do. So we're going to spin how much ever we can on this one, and full spins on the main one. So we're going to stream tomorrow again, and just like we did, what's it called? Just like we did Ceroli today, tomorrow we're going to do the spins, and hopefully we can do Golden Kingdom as well. So guys, back-to-back live streams, even though it's just you know, normal PvE and not really KvK action, but then we'll kind of try to see whether we can stream at the same time tomorrow. Now, one of the other things that I just want to do, just checking with you guys. So a friend of mine has been telling me that 1412 is in a OP KvK now. Do you guys know about this KvK? Is this like a really good action-packed KvK? Apparently, all the kingdoms are Arab kingdoms. I know 1875, 1412, everyone kind of knows, quite famous. I kind of don't know the other KDs at all. So apparently all of those guys kind of timed it together, and they have a predefined allies, enemies, and whatever. So should we try to aim for this KvK and kind of check pass for opening? There hasn't been any action here yet. Where's M? It's kind of late in the night, man, so I'm sleeping. So my time, it's beyond midnight. I think it's 1 a.m. So 75 we fought. 75 is a very good kingdom. And I don't know the other kingdoms as well. Actually, why am I showing you this screen? Let me show you this screen. Then you can see all the kingdoms, right? So Pass 4 hasn't even opened yet, so there hasn't been any action. So there's what, 6 Imperiums here. This KvK is very powerful. Okay. So we'll kind of keep an eye out on this. So I will try to get in touch with someone to find out when Pass 4 opens, and if it opens at a decent time for me in Sydney, then we'll try to cover. And even if it's not a decent time, then when we are naturally streaming, we'll quickly take a peek, and if there's fighting, we'll kind of see how it's going. M is sleeping. Yeah, yeah, she is. Okay, guys, so we'll call it a day here today. So we did full spins on 2 accounts, and then we went through the update notes, and then we did Ceroli as well. So we did quite a bit today. Tomorrow, same time again, guys. So hopefully you had fun, and thank you for being here on chat and participating in the stream. Special thanks to Doloran for your subscription, and I will see you guys again tomorrow. Bye.